Welcome to Graphic Tracer. Most of the time you don't get perfect vector graphics from auto tracing. This is true for all vectorizing software. Unless you have an exceptionally good quality original that's large enough, you typically will end up editing your graphics, and this can mean hours of boring, tedious editing and redrawing. In Graphic Tracer, we've worked hard to simplify this task so that you can recreate ready-to-use originals in as little time and effort as possible. Naturally, you'll sometimes end up doing some manual editing, but we have developed some unique tools that will help you in your everyday work. The Font Eye tool was developed to do automatic font identification with text replacement. This means you can get absolutely perfect text in your logo and other graphics in seconds. This tool is very powerful and can identify a variety of type styles and configurations, such as script text, fonts aligned to a curve or other path, text that's been compressed, stretched, and more. We'll start by opening a label with 3 different texts to show you how it works. We let Graphic Tracer automatically select the colors and click Process. To make the bottom text appear more clear, we'll increase the level for black and click Process again. The text still has some brown fields. We want to get rid of these, so we'll use the Color Filter tool. We select it and pick the colors white, orange, and black. Now, when we circle an area, only these colors will be allowed and all the brown spots are removed. We then convert the image into vector graphic. As you can see, the bottom text turned out pretty bad. Parts of it are even missing. We click Text to access the Font Eye tool. We then click and drag a box around the text we want to select and work with. This text is straight, so we will keep the default straight text setting. And then we click Next to continue. The selected letters are now interpreted by the program, and we check to ensure the characters beneath each letter are correct. The Shift key symbol underneath the character indicates that it's uppercase. All characters are correct, so we click Next to search for the font. After a little while, we see Graphic Tracer has identified the font. The program lists Atlantic Inline as the best match in our list. Notice Graphic Tracer displays the suggested font on top of your graphic so you can immediately see that it's a perfect match. We want to replace the trace text with the actual font. To be able to do this, you must own the font. The typeface does not have to be installed on your computer. If you let Graphic Tracer scan through all of your font collections, you can then use them for replacement or adding new text into your graphic. Check out our instruction video for installing Graphic Tracer and see how you scan your font collections into Graphic Tracer. Fonts that you own are shown in green in the list, and here you can see that we own the exact same font as the one at the top of the list. You can even see that it's installed on our computer. When we select it, we can see that it also is a perfect match. When we select a font that we own, the Replace button becomes active. All we have to do now is click Replace, and our graphic has perfect text. Let's see what more Graphic Tracer can do. We select the top text and click Identify Font and Replace. This text is also straight, so we click Next. The letters are identified correctly, so we click Next again. When the search is done, Graphic Tracer suggests 007 GoldenEye as the closest match. We see from the preview that it's not even close. Even if we try the other fonts in the list, there's nothing that resembles our vectorized graphic. If the Graphic Tracer does not find the correct font, it may be the font is not in the program's search databases, or it could be that someone has tweaked the text. Graphic Tracer has over 100,000 typefaces in its search databases. Since the number of fonts keep growing every year, it's always possible that there are fonts that cannot be recognized. If the text is tweaked, you can try the Try Stretching option and make a new search. Now you can see that Graphic Tracer identified the font. It's called Optimum Bold and has been stretched out to 215% of its original width. We have the typeface installed on our computer, so we just click Replace to get perfect text. Now we only need to fix the velvet text in the middle, and all the text will be perfect. We select it and click the Identify Font and Replace option. This is also straight text, so we click Next to check the characters. This time the program was unable to identify the characters of the text. This is because Graphic Tracer assumes that there is only one letter per box. To fix this, we simply enter the correct characters for each group and click Next. When the search is ready, we can immediately see that a perfect match is found, and Bickham script is also installed on our computer, so we can directly click Replace.